So today is 30th August, and I didn't entered earlier because I was waiting for this line 17,370, and I would have taken a P or C only making a ASL of 17,370, but market opened at 400, and I had to wait for 15 minutes. But till then market rallied up, but I didn't took any CE. So I could have taken a CE after the third candle, that is here, somewhere here, 456 or something. I could have gained 100 point in the index, but I missed it. And so now I have taken a PE and I entered at 17,540. And this is my SL. This is a trend line actually. And this is a trend line. And this green line is the closing of the previous like Thursday or Friday. 17,5 Friday. This green line is the closing of Friday, 17,582. So possibly my SL is going to get hit, and actually 540, 550, 560 should be my SL. So I'll keep my SL to 560. Which would be somewhere around here. Let's keep it 565. Yes, 561. So this is my SL, and if Nifty breaks my SL, I'll exit my position. Actually, I was trying to practice patience. My brain was telling me to enter the trade immediately and market will rally up, but I thought of to wait and see where it goes. Like watching the market and not entering into a trade was a big challenge for me today till now, till 11:30, 11:40. I was getting very ticklish to enter the trade, but somehow I resisted myself. I tried to abstain from taking the trade, and then I figured it out that there was a trend line here, a resistance on an hourly time frame as well as on 30 minutes and 40 minutes, 45 minutes time frame. So I thought that once Nifty touches this line, then I'll take a PE and maybe I'll get some 70-80 points. So I'll hold my position. If my SL doesn't get hit, I'll hold it till the end of the day. And in between, if my SL gets hit, I'll immediately exit from my position. And since this is a resistance for a bigger time frame, so I have to wait for 30 minutes, like for the 30-minute candle or the 45 minutes candle. So I have to, that is the only reason that I have to wait. And the P that I have taken is 17,400, a put of 17,400 at around 41. This is the P 17,400, and this is my trade. I entered at 41.90 and it came to 40.90, something like. I try to, practice some patience in my trading and not to give in my impulses. Oh, I should enter now. But the thing is that while I was waiting and I let go of the C position at the first, at the early first candle in the morning. My brain kept telling me, "Oh, if you would have entered here in this point, you would have gotten 2,000 rupees and this and that." So I need to handle this trick games that my brain is playing with me, and for that only I prefer to wait and watch, and I'll because not entering a trade is also a kind of very big discipline for me that I must master because I don't have to trade every day, every time, every move. So if I can master this, that I would not trade unless I get a particular setup. Uh, if I could master it, then I would be in benefit. It would help my trading overall. So still not been able to break my SL, but it can break. I'm not sure of that, but this is a good resistance. So if I may book even at 100 points, that is 440, 450, something like that. But even if I'm in a trade, patience is also required to hold the trade. So let's see. So the trade that I executed in the morning, the PE, where I entered at this point, uh, in this red candle particularly, 17,540, and the reason behind entering at this point was there was this trend line, this particular line that was a resistance line for in a longer time frame, and the red candle showed that Nifty taken rejection from this trend line, so I entered at 540, but I should have exited earlier. So no ways, like one, two, three candles were below this line, trend line, and then on the fourth candle I didn't exit it, but I should have exited. But I waited for two more candles and exited at 580. So I entered at 540 and exited at 580. Uh, this was my SL, this red line, 567. So I exited at 580, and then again I entered at I have mentioned it here, entry 2. As you can see, entry 2, 17,634, and I have kept my SL at 17,674 from 34 till 74, but the problem is we are near the weekly resistance line, so I don't think uh, like right now I'm confused that should I carry my trade for tomorrow or should I exit today. I'm really confused and I have regrets now, like if I would have entered in the call which I was thinking of entering at this point for it after the third candle. I could have gotten like so much points. Uh, so I entered at again a P position of 450 at 634, and now I'm more than 500 rupees loss. Uh, I'm I'm not sure that should I exit it or should I keep my trail my SL backward. I'm not sure because this is a trending line here. This black line, this black line is the trending weekly support or resistance, and if I wait for tomorrow, maybe tomorrow a gap up would be disastrous for me, and a gap down would be profitable for me. But either cases, that will be a kind of a gamble. And since this is the trend line, the trending support here, so this line 17714, so I think Nifty can get rejected from here and come down like 40 or 60 points, which can be today. So if not, then I'll hold my position because if I see the chart on a longer time frame, this is the daily time frame, and as Nifty is near the support line, so that is the reason I would like to hold it for tomorrow. And if I see it on a weekly time frame, yeah, this is the trend line, uh, and Nifty is near this trend line, so I don't think it can cross this trend line that easily. And if it does, then I have to exit. So I'll just wait and watch today and trail my SL to this trend line. Uh, which is not logical, but all I can think about now is that I should have entered in the call position instead of waiting for the small SL and this and that. So I'll keep my SL. I'll trail it to here in this line, and Nifty has just 17,700, so it can touch this trend line, or else I'll carry. This is a huge risk, so I'm deleting my SL line, and carrying would be a big risk, but uh, the mistake that I made was I calculated Nifty only going till 17 500 550, and that is the only reason I didn't enter. And the other reason is lack of capital. So I have this weird psychology that I'm going to make big money with very less capital. Uh, so this also needs to change, and yeah, I'll carry my position till for tomorrow, and I'll watch till the end of the today. But if this line gets broken, then I'll exit with a huge loss of maybe 1,000 or I don't know. Let's see how much the loss comes. But if it doesn't, then I'll stick to my position and carry it for tomorrow. Uh, not hoping that, not hoping only about that Dow Jones comes negative, but on this belief that this is the line from where last Thursday Nifty got rejected. So maybe this Wednesday also it can get rejected from. Maybe this can get rejected. If not, then so let's see. And this is my trade details. I closed my position of 17,400 PE, uh, and I mentioned the point where I exited, 30 points. So it came around 250 rupees loss. But this one I entered, and now I'm taking so much loss. So I entered at around 40, and now it's almost 23, 22, 20. So 1,000 rupees loss. So which is very bad for me right now. So yeah, almost 1,000, 1,050, 1,300, 1,300 rupees loss I'll take today. So that is the only reason if Nifty can travel in Wednesday and Thursday, if Nifty can travel below 17,450, then only I can recover my loss. Otherwise, there is no hope. So that's it. Exited my position, though the second SL that I kept, Nifty went above it, and I thought of exiting tomorrow, but I knew that tomorrow the stock exchange will be closed due to Ganesh Chaturthi. So this is my entry at 6:34, and market leader is at 744. So 110 points above my entry point. But this is my SL. So no, I'll just let this, and I'll let this be, because if Thursday on the 31st of August market opens gap down, then only I can recover my loss. Otherwise, it would be a very disastrous decision for me. Then I have to wait for some days to start before I can do trading again due to lack of funds. And the reason is that I have to wait for the funds. But I was thinking that I should have entered in the C trade, but it happens like once in 20 times. Other rest of the times, the market would have gone up and came down and again gone up, and like 100, 150 points. A range is a standard for Nifty, maximum 200. But today Nifty almost traveled near 500 points. which is a rare scenario. So that's it. Tomorrow is holiday. Uh, so 1st of September is Thursday and also the expiry. So let's see what happens on the 1st of September. Uh, Only a gap down, a big gap down can save me. Not only a small gap down, but a big gap down can save me of my losses. And my learning PNL was for today was I should wait where I need to wait, but today I knew that above the line, above this particular line, this red line here, this particular red line, we can take C, the high of yesterday, we can enter a C position. But I waited, so no, it should be, I should have an understanding of where to wait and where not to wait. So this is the trades for today. On the first trade, I lost almost 250 rupees, and the second trade, I was losing more than 1000 rupees. So I'll sell it if I get 2000 rupees. When I get, if I get it, not when I get it, but if I get it. Otherwise, I'll have to sell it at 10 rupees or something like that. So let's see what happens on the 1st of September. That's it.